One of the biggest hurdles when you're doing home recording is getting the bass to sound right, whether it be because you don't have the right monitors or you don't have the right soundproofing or the right headphones. Whatever the case may be, there is a way to visually see it and get yourself in a great position to where the low end can sound even, not too strong, not too weak. Let me show you how. So I opened up a session here. I've already recorded all the parts. It's ready to be mixed, and I'm getting down to the low end part of the mix. This is something I learned which is so helpful and easy, really. So the first thing I do is get everything organized visually the way I want. So if I create a beat, I like to break out all the pieces. Then I do the bass next to that. Typically I'll have the kick by the snare, so I've brought it down already right next to the auxiliary track, because right next to that will be the bass. Now I'll select the kick, and I'm going to select the bass and create a group for these. So new group, and I'll just name it kick bass. Okay, and I do this so at the end I want to be able to move them together, as you can see here. For now though, I don't want to do that, so I'll click it so it's not highlighted, and now you can control them independently. So now I single out the kick, and then I need to single out the aux drum so I can hear the kick. And then I single out the bass. The bass doesn't run through any aux. I send it straight to the submix, which I now go to the submix and single it out, which it already is. So now that'll go into the master. So now I'll grab the submix in the master, and I'm going to drag them just for this process over so I can see them. So I put them right next to my kick and bass. You need to use a VU meter. It's important that you have the VU meter. They do make plugins. I don't know about every DAW if they give you this option, but with Pro Tools you can right click and then you can switch to the VU option, and now this is turned into a VU meter. And as far as I know, the VU meter is the best way to easily do this little trick here, at least how I was taught. We got the meter set, we've got everything singled out together, grouped together, even though I'm not selecting them grouped yet. And so you can hear now it'll just be the kick and the bass for this song. So you'll see when I'm doing this, I'm going to exaggerate the kick and the bass level-wise so I can read it in the meter correctly. And then when it's grouped, you can then take them both, pull them down evenly so you keep that balance of the bass and the kick right, and then bring them down into your mix into the right spot. So I'll start with the bass line first, and my goal is to get it to hit -3. Okay, so it's hitting right here at the -3 mark, and you want to get roundabout. I mean, get it close to there if you can. So once I've done that, essentially my kick, I want it to hit the -3 as well, but in the meter, when they're both together, they need to hit at 0. And that's when I know that I got a pretty good sounding mixture of the two. And I should mention that I mean 0. It isn't going to be 0 the whole time because the kick isn't attacking the whole time. So it only should be when the kick hits while the bass is playing that they hit the 0 mark. Did you see it? It was hitting right about the 0. Went a little over here or there, but right at the 0 most of the time. That's where we want it. So now what I want to do is now bring it into the overall mix. To do that, they're in the positions I want them to be. So now I go back, engage the group, and now bring them down. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, then head to MylzMedia.com, where for a limited time artists can pick up 2 free beats and also grab other high quality beats starting at only $4.99.